everybody, Doward down here in the computer lab. We're going to be doing some work on the server today. You can see back there I'm running some updates on it. I'm going to show you guys how we go about expanding a software Raid5 array using MDADM. I've got a 2 terabyte Western Digital Black here, brand new. So once the server finishes updating back there, I'll go ahead and shut it down and we will get started. So as you can see, my system resides in a Fractal Node 304 case. I already removed the 4 of the case screws there. I'll go ahead and pop it open. One of the things I really love about this case is the fact that I can run 2, 4, 6 drives in this nice little guy. Nothing fancy on this system, just a standard Core i5 3570. I've got a free bay right here, so I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this screw and pull this out so I can go ahead and put the new drive in. We'll just disconnect the cables, loosen up the screws, and we can just lift this bay assembly right out. Now we're ready to go ahead and install the new drive. All the drives are showing up. Now let's go ahead and expand our RAID array. Alright, now that we've got our hard drive installed, which we can verify with a quick command. Alright, so you can see here's dev MD0, that's the current RAID array drive. If you notice that SDF has no partition on it. SDD, SDC, all Linux, RAID, auto detect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and partition SDF. Now that's going to be different for yours depending on the number of drives and all you have. And I can go, okay, what do I want to do? I want to create a partition. So let's add a new partition. It's going to be primary partition, partition 1. Use default sectors. Now notice it set a type of Linux. Now I want to change that. So what I want to do is change partition type T. List all those partitions and you should see, where are you at? Linux RAID Auto right there, FD. Now we'll write it out. Bam. So now if I list my disks, SDF, there we go, it's ready to be added. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use MDADM, and we're going to add to MD0 SDF1. Oh, I like that, the SDF1. We've added it. So let's go ahead and take a look. See, SDF is now added. It's got an S, which means right now it's just added as a spare. So we're going to grow this RAID array. So my RAID devices becomes 5. I am going to set up a backup file. Not on the RAID array, of course. Alright, so this is tell it to grow it. Now if we take another look at MDStat, see we're reshaping now. Now even after we reshape, this won't be complete. So what we're going to do, so we can watch it, and that's going to take about 10 hours to grow. So we're going to leave it overnight, let it grow, and after it finishes growing, we have to expand the file system. See, that's the thing, just because we've expanded the RAID array, this is the block device. This acts as our drive. Think of it as a physical drive, though it's not. It's really a logical drive, but still. Once we've expanded that, just because we've made that bigger, doesn't mean we've made the file system that sits on that block device any bigger. So we will have to grow, in my case, it's an XFS array or an XFS file system I'm running. So we'll let this grow with minimal usage on it, and then we'll go ahead and extend the XFS array across it. Alright, as you can see, we've added that 5th disk now to the RAID array. So now we need to go ahead and expand the XFS volume that's sitting on. We're going to sudo xfs grow fs /dev md0. MD0, of course, because that's our RAID array. As a matter of fact, before we even do that, let's take a look at what fdisk shows. Oh, gotta get my password right. See how we're now showing 7.3 terabytes instead of 5.5? Alright. XFS grow file system dev md0. Alright, data blocks changed. So now if we head over to RAID, dev md0, 1.9 terabytes free now. I had fully filled up the RAID array. Now as you can see, I've got space again. Alright. That's the beautiful thing about a software RAID array like this in Linux, is the fact that you can just dynamically grow these things as you need more space. So I bought, a couple 2 terabyte drives way back when. As the price comes down and as I need more space, I just keep throwing more at it. My next system will hopefully have 12 bays, so I can double this up from here and give me about 15 terabytes, just short of. About 14 terabytes total space. Hopefully I won't fill that. Well, there you go. I hope this video was helpful.